Hello, this is Lauren Brantley Books, and I am here today with a review of The Clan of the Cave Bear by Jean Auel. Before we get into the review, I want to give a trigger warning for sexual assault, teen pregnancy, and misogyny. This is a book set about 28,000 years ago in Europe, so it was the Pleistocene, and there were still animals like the woolly mammoth, hyenas, lions, and the titular cave bear still roaming Europe. The story begins with a 5-year-old Cro-Magnon girl. One morning, the girl goes out to play and an earthquake happens. The earthquake kills the girl's mother, her sole provider, leaving the girl alone in the wilderness. She wanders for a time alone until one day she stumbles into a pride of cave lions. She tries to escape from them by hiding in a small cave, and she does get away from the lion, but not before it claws her leg, leaving 4 parallel gashes. The girl becomes delirious with hunger and fever from the infection and collapses out in the open. As it so happens, a clan of Neanderthals are looking for a new home cave after the earthquake collapsed in their former cave and killed 6 clan members. The medicine woman to the clan, Isa, finds the girl unconscious, and she and her eldest brother, Kreb, the Klab shaman, or Morger as it's called, adopts her into the clan. Kreb is deformed because he had a difficult birth and later on was attacked by a cave bear in which he lost an arm and an eye. As Isa nurses the girl back to health, she struggles to pronounce the girl's name until she is given the name Isla instead. One thing to note is that the Neanderthals in this story cannot speak and instead communicate through sign language. They also do not laugh, smile, or cry. Neanderthals also believe that everyone has a totem spirit animal, and Krebs's job as Morger is to be the intermediary between the spirit world and the physical world. He is renowned for his progress as Morgra across the clans of Neanderthals. Through meditating, Krebs discovers Isla's totem is the cave lion. This is a big shock to the clan because traditionally the cave lion totem is never given to women and only a very few men. But Krebs makes it clear that it is indeed a totem. He takes the cave lion scars on the leg as the sign that the cave lion is indeed her totem. Shortly after, when the Neanderthals are discussing where to go next, Isla wanders off and ends up finding a cave perfect for the Neanderthals to live in. This event makes some of the clan think that Isla is lucky, and it helps cement her place within the clan. One thing to know about the clan of Neanderthals is that they are very set in their ways and very patriarchal. There's a lot of misogyny along the clan, and this is something that Isla struggles with as she grows up. Another thing about the clan is they have ancestral memories which guide them and allow the men and women of the clan to fit into their respective roles automatically with very little guidance. Isla realizes because of how different Isla looks from the Neanderthals, she is seen as ugly and that no man will want her as his mate. So Isa trains Isla as the next medicine woman so she'll have status in the clan regardless of if she is made or not. The plot of this novel is really just taking us through the lives of this clan and showing their culture. Everything from the food they cook, how they cut and gather, their spiritual beliefs is written about in exquisite detail. By the end of this book, you really have a complete understanding of how Neanderthals lived, at least the ones in this book. I'm not a paleontologist, so I have no way of knowing how accurate the author's portrayal of Neanderthals is. Either way, it was a delight getting to see how the clan operated in such detail. I particularly like seeing their spiritual beliefs. There's something nice about just seeing how these people go through their lives and try to survive in a harsh and unforgiving world. There is, however, an antagonist. The son of the leader of the clan, Broud, develops a personal vendetta against Isla and antagonizes her through the book. This culminates in him sexually assaulting her repeatedly, and as a result, she ends up giving birth to a son. Because the son of Isla and Broud is part Cro-Magnon and part Neanderthal, he is believed to be deformed. Isla has to fight for the right for her son to be part of the clan, and ultimately she is successful. I really liked Isla as the main character. Unlike most of the women of the clan who are very submissive, Isla is free-spirited and willful. This leads to several conflicts within the book where Isla tries to stand up for her rights, which clashes with the misogyny of the clan. Isa was a wise and adoptive, loving mother to Isla, and I really grew to like her over the course of the novel. My favorite character, however, was Kreb the Mulgar. He was stern loving, a true master of his craft, and a wonderful adoptive father to Isla. I love seeing the different rituals Kreb would do as Mulgar, and sometimes it even dips into magical realism territory. Kreb is someone who has been through a lot of hard times, and he finds solace in Isla and brings her up as one of the clan. I really like the parent-child relationship that developed between the two. I think this book is a bit decisive. I've seen reviews calling it boring, but I think that's quite a bit actually happens in this book. It just goes at a slower pace than a typical narrative. Sometimes it's nice to just have stories about life itself. There doesn't always need to be an intricate plot or a big villain to make a story interesting. If you like stories about the wilderness or survival or just coming of age stories, I think you should give Clan of the Cave Bear a read. I have a personal love of prehistory, and this book is rich in details about the different animals that existed in Pleistocene Europe. I understand that this book isn't for everyone. There isn't particularly a lot of action or twists in the plots. It's mostly just I like growing up or going through life's ups and downs. If you've read this book before, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So far, people seem to either love or hate this book, so I'd be curious to see what you think of it. Overall, I recommend The Clan of the Cave Bear. There are a few sequels to this book, so I might take a look at those at a later time. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Clan of the Cave Bear by Jean Auel. If you like this review and want to see more from me, I would really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews. I am Lauren Brantley Books, and I will see you in the next review. Bye!